patrons and friends. Today is October, I'm not sure what, but it is, let's see, it's the last Monday in October, whatever the day that is. This is not a cooking video. Excuse me. This is just come into my kitchen and sit here while I make this dough video. I'm making the deep dish cast iron pizza that's in my cookbook, and heating up my water. So I'm making this. First of all, welcome to my kitchen today. I was in the middle of drying my hair, and then I realized before I curl my hair for a YouTube video in a minute, I need to pull it back so I don't have hair in my food. And thought, hey, I'll just invite y'all in while I'm cooking and I'll chat a minute. Now, I'm not sharing with you a recipe necessarily because that is on YouTube and in my cookbook, which I think y'all have. Okay, I left my glasses in the bathroom back there, and instead of being, I guess I'm lazy, I don't want to go back there and get them. 1.5 cups of warm water, about 110 degrees. Here's how I test it. If to proof the yeast, you know, if it's too hot or too cold, if it's not the right temperature, it's not going to proof, bloom, puff up, whatever word strikes your fancy. So the way I test it, it's supposed to be about 110 degrees. My body is 98. Your body's about 98. So a little warm to your body. Yes, my hands are clean. If it's a little warm to your body but not hot, then that's good for me. So I'm going to go ahead, what's it say? Combine the water, yeast, and sugar. There's my sugar. So we're having company tonight. Here before we leave the George Washington National Forest on Thursday. We're having company. Let's see if that'll bloom. A lady, set that aside. A lady and her husband, who are camp hosts here, she's originally from Chicago. And I was telling her the other day how we had gone to Chicago. And for, you know, we'd been before, but how we had gone and excuse me, had the Chicago style deep dish pizza at Giordano's, and how we actually liked mine better. And this is one of my top, I don't know if it is now, but forever, it was one of my top videos on YouTube. It's got like 7,000 views or something. I think that's about right. And we have one family, one channel, one family, and now that she's a real life friend who started watching us and following us because she loved that pizza so much. And 2 years ago, they made my recipe for their Thanksgiving dinner. That's how much they loved it. So I thought that's funny. All right, we're starting to bloom over here, and I'm attracting gnats. Oh my word, I can just, there's so many gnats around here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and measure out. Well, let me get my oil here. So our friend Allie, the one who's from Chicago, I was telling her about my video and how we had been there, and then how people seem to like my video. And we, frankly, I'll just say, we like mine better than the other. And you can see, if any of y'all saw, I think it was the very last video we did on Heritage Homestead Journey channel, because we're getting away from doing that channel. Sorry about the little hum. That's our ice maker down here. The very last video I did on the Journey channel talked about our eating that pizza and how much we liked mine better. So anyway, Allie says, I would love to try yours. And I was like, oops, yikes, but you're from Chicago. So anyway, we're having them tonight. And I'm making her Chicago deep dish pizza. So if it's not as good as what she knows and loves, I hope she gives me grace. Alright, my yeast is over here proofing. So how are y'all doing? I know we didn't make as many videos this month, or post rather, here that I, you know, would have wanted, but I'm telling you, not having Wi-Fi and cell service, it's been both not a curse, but a disadvantage and then a blessing. Here goes the ice maker. We like our ice maker. Okay, half a cup of olive oil. Thought the ice maker was about to drop. So anyway, not having the cell service, it's been great because I've needed the time to, it's helped me to heal from just some stress and major stress. It really has helped me to heal, to not have it. But at the same time, you know, those of us who create need Wi-Fi and cell service. So we've had to go, y'all do this. So we've had to go and to town, and we found the library has super speedy service. And that's where, like last night, I uploaded a 25-minute video and 3 or 4 short videos in no time, 15 minutes or 20, and that was fast. So we'll remember that next year. We've gotten approval for being here next year, so that's awesome. For the whole month of October, I should say. So next year I'll know ahead of time about the Wi-Fi situation, and I'll plan. So, Mr. Patient, I've already been talking that next October, Lord willing, you know, 1 day a week, he can just drop me off at the library, and I can just have a lot already edited and ready to go. And then I can do that. It's been a blessing, though. So, and as far as my health, thanks for praying and thinking about us. I am feeling much better. I still have some, I know that I've got some sort of health issue that's unidentified yet, because I have extreme digestive discomfort no matter what I eat. Whether I'm drinking water even, sometimes I'll have extreme digestive discomfort. So something is going on somewhere, and I'm eating healthy fermented kraut. I'm drinking kombucha. Sometimes that helps, sometimes that aggravates my problem. I don't know. I can't narrow it down. I don't know if it's a dairy issue, a wheat issue. I don't understand. But anyway, I do still have that issue that hopefully, Lord willing, we'll try to figure out what's going on with that. When we go home, it's expensive to be tested, but I need to have another swab done, like I've mentioned to y'all, and see how much I've improved and if she can identify what that problem is. Because remember, I told y'all your body tests in layers and it heals in layers. So something, she might have identified what was bothering me the most at that time, or what my health issues were the worst at that time. But, and if those are healed, then there'll be other things that show up, because your body heals in layers. And we need to have Little Music Man tested again. I don't think I ever did tell y'all how the naturopathic lady helped him, and the remedies helped him. I'll do that in another video sometime. But we need to have him tested, and we need to have John Boy tested. There's issues there. So, anyway, so yeah. Look at my yeast. Look at that. It's pretty. My pretty yeast. Looking good. It's got a little head on it. I guess that's what you call it. Foamy head. So that's kind of an update. 4 cups of flour, and I use, my favorite in this is einkorn flour, but I'm not gonna use einkorn tonight. So I've already put my oil, my salt. If y'all want the recipe, like I said, it's in my cookbook, and then the how-to is in 2 parts on YouTube. I'm going to pour this in. We We hope to get back to doing live shows when we get to Owens for the holidays. We hope to do that on, I forget, when were we doing that? Tuesday nights. But, as we've already told you, Mr. Patient's going to try to get a job at Lowe's. And if he's working nights, it's either going to be just me, which I'd prefer not to do that. Or we'll have to figure out what his schedule is. That takes priority because he's got to provide for the family. I hate we won't be spending the holidays together, you know, all day, every day, and he won't be around to help me with the children, which we're getting increasingly, how do I say this, issues with the children that they have come to us with are getting increasingly difficult to handle. And I'm starting even more and more to look at our circumstance, our situation, our life as a ministry right here, home. I'm thankful that he can be home with me all day, every day to see what I see and experience. And instead of just walking in the door in the evenings and, you know, me just regurgitating everything that happened, I've told him several times I'm glad he's been here to join in on the atmosphere and the behavior and to see. He won't be, you know, that's okay. He won't be around. If he gets the job that he's applied for at Lowe's, he won't be around for the bulk of November and December. To help me out with that. And I guess another way to put it, I'm just glad that it's worked out that even though, you know, we don't have the financial situation we once had where, I mean, I'm thankful. At one point, we were able to give and give to the church. We gave to people to help them and financially, and I'm thankful for that time in our lives. But we can't do that now. Now we're giving of ourselves and our time because that's what we have the most of. And we are finding that, like I said, I'm just glad that he and I can be here together as a team to tackle whatever issues we have been tackling, and we expect more will surface so that we can tackle those together as well. I guess I'm rambling, but all that to say, I'm thankful that he's been with me past year, and we can share in this ministry to the children. Alright, now it says to use a half a cup of flour at a time on this. Depending on what kind of flour you use is how much you actually need. But I'm going to let this rise. You could make a sourdough, but I want a no-fail tonight because, you know, I'm feeding this Chicago native deep dish pizza. So, well, thanks for coming to my kitchen today. I'm going to need to hang up, and because Mr. Patient's going to blow off the leaves off the sites. It's good to visit with you. Y'all leave comments below, and look forward to visiting a little more with you as I have Wi-Fi over the next couple of months. Lord willing, we'll see what happens. Okie doke. Bye, y'all.